Hi, I'm Christina Williamson, the Autism Specialist. I'm here to present to you how to catch those students who are eloping by engaging them. So let's take a look. So we'll focus on strategies to support students who leave the classroom. We'll do this through the lens of a transactional leadership. You will learn how to engage the student in a way that promotes one task behavior and offers incentives for completing one or more tasks. That's communication theory. So let's look at some of the insights. Students with autism may exhibit a variety of characteristics, including challenges with communication, social interaction, and repetitive behaviors. Recognizing these traits allows you to tailor your teaching strategies effectively. Effective strategies to teaching students with autism include the use of visual supports, structured environments, and clear communication. These strategies help in creating the inclusive, supportive learning environment. Building stability and routine in the classroom is essential for students with autism as it fosters security and focus. Consistency in routines helps these students engage more effectively in their learning. And that's abaed.org. Take a look.
To autistic individuals, the sounds and sights that rush at them daily can be very overwhelming. Which information is important and which information should be ignored? Structure, routine, and distraction-free materials help many to survive all the chaos. Individuals with autism are usually visual learners, which means that they understand photos and written words much better than spoken language. Communication devices often help to make simple requests.
Eat. I want something to eat. Drink. I want something to drink. I'm done.
Breaking basic living skills down into small steps makes them easier to perform. As each step is completed, it can be placed into the finished bin so that the child feels successful. Academic skills must also be broken down into small steps. First, a child might learn to match identical pictures. Then, he would learn to match real objects to the pictures.
Pizza. Pizza, good job.
Next,
Sort.
he might learn to sort by category
Rabbit. Taxi.
or match written words.
Ball. Dog. Grapes. Good. Apple. Banana.
Motivation is a key element in teaching autistic people.
I am working for video.
Token boards help people with autism to see when a task will be done and what they will receive as a reward.
That butterfly does not belong. Good. Why not? Because it's not for putting on. All right. How many more? One video. How many videos? How many more? One, two. Two more videos.
The computer is a great learning tool for autistic people since they love a consistent learning environment. Programs and rewards can be customized for each student. When given the proper learning environment, autistic individuals can enjoy living in the chaotic world with all of us.
All right, so students with autism, the stability fosters a sense of security and predictability, which can greatly enhance the focus and engagement in learning. A stable environment helps reduce anxiety and promotes better behavioral outcomes, making it a crucial element in their educational success. So, modeling techniques will illustrate how to implement these strategies effectively in real classroom settings, ensuring clarity and understanding. Discussion We'll cover various methods that promote focus, including task breakdown, positive reinforcement, and structured routines. At this point, I'm going to ask that we break into 3 groups, and I want you to share with each other your experiences and insights of productive strategies that you've proven that have worked in your classroom. So go ahead and break out now. Okay, now that we're back, let's go ahead and take a look. Effective behavior strategies. So implementing visual schedules helps students understand the daily routine, reducing anxiety and enhancing productivity. These schedules can include images or icons representing activities throughout the day, fostering independence and engagement. Positive reinforcement encourages desired behaviors by renewing or rewarding students when they are following instructions or engaging appropriately. This can include verbal praise, token systems, or small rewards, all being used in motivating students to stay on task. Behavior intervention plans, or BIPs, can be customized based on individual student needs, focusing on preventing challenging behaviors by identifying triggers and implementing productive strategies to address them. That's WISE 2024. So let's look at a couple videos here that will help us see a few things on using visuals.
Use visuals to support students with behavior challenges is using visuals to clarify expectations and give instructions. So sometimes challenging behaviors happen because of a misunderstanding. There wasn't a clear way for that student to understand what they should be doing. So we want to be really clear with our expectations and account for receptive language challenges with our students. Receptive language processing is how we process verbal language. And some students need more support when processing all the verbal language they get in their day. So here are a lot of cool ways that you can use visuals to clarify expectations and give instructions in your classroom. You can use things like mini schedules that show simple common routines. That, hey, these are the rules and the expectations that I have for you when you go to the bathroom. Rubrics are also another cool way to do this, because you can also use these to give feedback as well. Hey, when we are transitioning between centers, we check our schedule, we go to the next location, we do the activity, we clean up. So then this tool embeds data, and then we can use visual.
Helping student to understand what is expected of them. So this student has already achieved. Let's go back.
Learn about work systems. Work systems are a way that you can do work all by yourself. So let's learn how to do it. First, we are going to do some work. Then, we're going to play in the sandbox. First, we are going to look at our schedule. First, we are going to do the page with the triangle, then the square, then the rectangle. You find your work in the work bin. When you finish your work, you put it in the finish bin. So let's try it. First, we are going to do the page with the triangle on top. It says, draw a line to match the opposite pictures. So we'll get your pencil. Always put your name on top first. Now when you're done, you put it in the finish bin. Now what's next on the list? The square. The square picture is on the next paper. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's go forward and see what happens.
What's next? The rectangle.
The rectangle.
Now we get our rectangle work out of the work. Now let's put our finished work in the finish bin. Now we can play in the sandbox.
She's completed all of her workstation.
Now it's your turn. Now remember, when you're done with your work, you get to do something fun. Like playing in the sandbox, but remember to do your work first.
All right, so she remembered to do her work first, so she gets her reward. All right, collaborative strategy sharing. So in this group activity, you will collaborate in pairs or small groups to discuss and share effective strategies that have been successfully engaging students in your classroom. This exchange of ideas fosters a supportive learning environment and encourages the refinement of teaching techniques. Participants will also have the opportunity to reflect on specific challenges that they face within their own classroom. Sharing these challenges allows for brainstorming collaborative solutions and strategies that can be implemented immediately, enhancing both student engagement and classroom management. So collaboration fosters a sense of community among educators, leads to shared resources and support in addressing classroom challenges. Implementing collaborative strategies leads to improved student outcomes as educators learn from each other's successes and challenges. Regular collaboration sessions provide opportunities for reflection and adaptation of teaching methods based on collaborative experiences. So let's practice our modeling. So we're going to go into small groups and model using visuals like we did in that video. And we will record what we have learned. So let's go ahead and break out into our groups. Okay, now that we're back, we will now view the recorded sessions of your practice. As a group, we'll analyze the techniques and interactions with each other. This visual feedback is essential for identifying strengths and areas of improvement. This reflection process will allow each person to engage in constructive self-critique, which fosters personal and professional growth. By discussing your observations with peers, you can gain diverse perspectives on effective strategies. So this is the question and answer. So you will ask questions and seek solutions to the challenges that you encounter. Everyone's encouraged to share their experiences and insights and collaborate as in a group. So what questions do we have? So some key takeaways. Understanding autism and the characteristics and behaviors of students with autism is crucial for the effective teaching and classroom management. The knowledge allows educators to tailor their approaches and to meet the needs of the student. Stability in the classroom is vital for students with autism, helping them feel secure and focused, which ensures their learning and development. Implementing productivity strategies can significantly improve student engagement and focus during class, helping students stay on task and reduce elopement behaviors, therefore helping those that want to elope from the classroom. Collaboration among educators is key to sharing effective strategies and insights, allowing their improved teaching approaches and better support the students with autism. So the next page is going to give you some references and additional reading about what we talked about today, and then we will do some follow-up in the next few weeks. Thank you for participating today.